And now, our feature presentation.
Are they twins or is one just a reflection?
Forget it, Nick.
What is this?
If I can't find a real man, I would rather die a virgin.
Last chance. I'm gonna count to 3.
It's a tummy fry.
Kill a camera.
Welcome, one and all, to another episode of Good Improv Watches. We watch something stupid. You watch us watching the stupid thing. Everybody gets stupider. You know the routine around here.
Everyone's happy.
Yep, just happy and stupid and grateful. So grateful that you have joined us. So grateful to the people that have subscribed to the channel and joined the Good Improv Army. And so grateful for the endless supply of silly movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to watch another Canadian movie, I understand, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
As always,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
watching some old Canadian drivel. This one called What Price Vengeance?
Huh? Good. Now, I looked this up, and this movie apparently is so good, you guys. They didn't even have a tagline. Normally, I read the tagline. No tagline. That's how good this is going to be.
Wow.
I do have some semi-exciting news, though. This director, I looked him up to see, well, what other masterpieces this direct. And the vast majority of these are Three Stooges films. Yeah, he's directed
Wow.
Plumbing We Will Go, Pop Goes the Easel, some Three Stooges classics. So this is bound to be hilarious and very well put together. You know?
Well, I have to admit, fellas, I have a bias now because, as you may or may not know, I'm a huge Stooge fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's directed some of my favorite things.
There you go.
Well,
This
you know what?
This
I
might
feel
very
like-
well be one of them.
I feel like I might have a bias too because, as you guys will know, I'm a huge Stooge fan, and I'm also a blood relative of Larry Fine.
Wow, there you go. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah. No, it's true. I once went to his grave, dug him up, put a little of his blood inside me, and now we're
Yeah.
basically blood relatives, right?
I'm surprised there was still blood left when you
Yeah.
dug him up.
Yeah.
Well, you know, he died so in such a memorable way too, because everybody would look at him and they'd be for a second they'd think, you know, is he sick? And then they'd say, no, he's fine.
Oh, he goes. I see. So no one realized. That
Yeah, they
explains
never
a couple
do.
things. Because I think they just used. I think he was dead before they stopped making movies, and he was actually dead for their last several films. You know,
Right.
just
Yep.
you know, no one really noticed.
Well, I think because he went to a hospital, and they're like, okay, name, and he's like, Larry Fine. And they're like, okay, get this guy out of here. We have real sick
Yeah,
people
he's
we have to
fine.
deal with.
He's clearly fine.
Booted him right out.
Yeah,
He was the last surviving Stooge too, I believe.
he was. He won.
No. Was he?
One of the
think
great.
so.
Well, if you count the original ones, like the original ones, yeah, because after Curly retired and they replaced him with, there were 2 other like Curly like characters that they replaced him with. The last one they replaced him with, he outlived them all, but he was younger.
Curly Joe Dorita.
Curly Joe Dorita, yeah, died long after the other ones had all passed away. But if you count like the original ones, the Howard
Yeah.
brothers and Larry, the Larry outlived all the Howard brothers.
And I'm surprised that Curly Joe Dorita survived as long as he did, because he didn't look very healthy to me.
No.
He
Well,
looked
getting
like
hit on
an
the head a lot.
ill man.
Yeah, getting hit on the head a lot would do that to you.
Dorita is how you'd say Dorito if you had a really heavy accent. Hey, give me some Doritos.
Give me some Dorita if you're in the mob. We are
Yeah,
avoiding this movie.
Yeah.
All right, let's get over there. We could avoid it no
All right.
longer. We're getting there now.
The audience demands it.
Hey,
I'm
made it just
excited
in
to
time for the
find out.
movie.
I'm excited to find out what price vengeance. I've got my checks ready.
Now, is that what dollars though? Is that Canadian dollars, American dollars, pesos?
These are in Bitcoin.
And are you going to account for the difference between money's worth in 1938 versus its worth now?
Well, I'm gonna have to, make some sort of adjustments. Vengeance is
Connors
not immune
and
from
Dynamite
inflation.
Hogan. That guy was doing a double roll there. You guys see that?
Double roll. Good for him. Wendy
Yep.
Berry. That's
Wally Albright.
Lawrence. Power.
Tex McGurk.
I wonder if that Mark Lawrence is related to Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, they're probably the same. Probably his dad.
Probably.
That would make sense. Same name. Oh. That was an intense shot through the lattice.
That's right.
I think that tree
like
must
the-
be the main character.
This is like the beginning of a Stooges film. This could be the beginning of a Stooge film right here.
It really could. Yeah.
I'm worried that we're going to go in the serious direction, though, at the end of all this.
No? Oh, it's silent, you guys. It's silent.
Wait a minute. You think the movie about drab, empty, hopeless years is going to be serious? Come on, Dan.
I'm quite worried.
Oh, I've seen this before. It's the Shawshank Redemption.
We should probably be in black and white while we're watching this, just to fit the atmosphere.
Is that an option?
Oh yeah, we're black and white now.
Oh, good.
Nice. Now we'll feel like we're part of the movie.
That's right.
Stop believing in Santa Claus. Look, kid, I got just as much to worry about as you. I want a living that's going to be on the outside.
They're going to escape.
Why would you want to live on the outside? The inside is far more comfortable.
I thought this was just like a factory job they were doing. I didn't realize they were in prison. Here.
No, they're in prison. It's like they get prisoners to do stuff like make license plates and shit
Yeah.
like that, you know.
I see.
That's something you'd want to turn over to prisoners. Something that they can easily identify people with, and
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of when I was a kid at home.
Mm-hmm. Kind of
Smoking reminds you when you're a kid at home.
someday
Some people start young.
it's going to click. And I'm going back to the ranch and really retire. You'll retire, all right. But when you do, you'll be so full of lead they'll have to get a truck to haul you.
Are these the two guys that were just in the prison?
Hey, Tex, are you sure this?
well,
I
are
don't
they?
know, man.
They already
With how-
escaped.
How high testosterone was back then? These could be a couple of 12-year-olds here, man.
Yeah, that's true.
like a necking party.
Any necking you do will be on the end of a rope.
Oh, burn.
Wow.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Those two just looked to me like the two people that were just talking. I don't think they were, but they looked very much. They looked very the same as the people in the prison.
Yeah.
But all white guys like to me. So.
Yeah.
They were
exactly.
utilizing their freedom to smoke inside of a car.
All right. Well, that one guy looked different, but the guy with the mustache looked the same. All right.
Well, it might be the same guy because this guy might be the one doing the double roll, right?
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Right.
Yeah, really get your hand on his ass there.
What did that rope hook onto? What did that rope hook onto there that they just threw it over?
Maybe they had a grappling hook attached
Oh,
at the
they
top.
did have a
There you
grappling
go.
hook attached.
And it had a lip too. That's
Wow,
handy.
this is an easy prison to escape from. Whoa!
Hey, come on, guard, just start firing. What's going on here?
Yeah, you're taking your sweet ass time there.
Oh, no,
Wasn't
you
he
really want to
holding a
aim
gun?
before you start.
No, there's
Yeah.
two guards now. They got a guard from either side.
Okay.
Oh, he knocked him out.
What?
Or I shoot him.
Oh, he's using him as a
Oh,
human
he's-
shield.
that's pretty low, man.
I'm not even sure that actually works because the bullets can go through one person.
Right. I think it did.
So that's
It's a
just
shitty
it.
escape plan, guys.
Well, sounds like he made it all right.
They elected a new pope. That's what that white smoke means.
Oh, he was
Oh, he
just
did
faking.
Yeah.
Remember that scene in Total Recall where Arnold holds the guy and he just gets like riddled with like
Oh, yeah, on the escalator.
yeah.
That's like every
escalator
scene
there.
in Total Recall.
Oh,
They used a lot of squibs in that movie.
oh, such a good scene.
Hey guys, maybe a fence after the wall, huh? You know? Maybe just not the wall. another line of security,
Yeah,
maybe.
like something, anything. What about release dogs? Just fire into the
It might
bushes.
still. Man, a car waiting.
Yeah,
That's
that's what
called an Uber.
There we go.
First known Uber.
Look at him go.
Oh! It's just some old lady coming back from her shopping. All right, get on, coppers. I'll drive you down there.
Yeah.
Notice they got the lady as the getaway driver.
Yeah.
That's how you know this is a movie.
The opinions of Jordan do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Good Improv show.
The opinions of Good Improv do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Good Improv.
Give her all you got. Come on, give her all you got.
We know that women are just as capable of being criminals as men are. So, if any little girls are watching, if you want to be a getaway driver when you grow, you be a getaway driver.
Yeah, if anything, I'm way more suspicious of ladies than I am of men. You know how they lie.
You live your dream.
Yeah. Hey, we just killed 6 police officers, guys.
They knew him by name, Brower. Oh, I guess the escape guy. That's not the rest of the gang.
I'm sorry, Mary.
What would happen to me if I didn't eat my breakfast, Mom? Well, you wouldn't grow up to be a big, strong man like your daddy.
Would I get whopped if I didn't eat my carrots and my spinach?
No, son. You wouldn't get walloped.
Hot biggie dog.
I'm not eating spinach ever again.
Diggity dog.
Just jam and bread for me.
Right? This is your big day.
And how? I see Brower made good his escape.
I must have driven 100 miles last night, running down tales of people seeing him here, there, and everywhere.
What did he do, Dad?
Escaped from prison.
They're not
He
coming.
didn't eat his carrots.
Why was he in prison?
Tom not up yet?
I haven't heard him moving about.
Should I get him up, Dad?
We did.
Yes, I think you'd better.
Oh, boy.
This kid's keen.
Yeah. I was going to wake him up by clobbering him with a broom. Here we go. Here's that classic Stooges-like comedy.
Yeah, he gets shaving cream in the hand, tickles the nose with the feather.
Yeah.
Is this the movie where that came from?
Sure, why not? Then the kid's going to put his dick in his mouth and take a picture.
Yeah, exactly. I'll get him. I'll really show him.
Better set his bed on fire.
Oh, I saw this scene in Misery.
That's right. Just really play out the comedy, guys. Really stretch this out. You know, it's all gold, guys. All gold.
Scene.
Audience is gonna love it.
Now, did this happen before or after Stooges?
This is before Stooges, I
This
think.
is before. Okay, this is the way
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
not the way down.
Yeah.
Yeah, before he really hit his stride.
This is 1937,
Oh.
and Plumbing We Will Go is 1940.
Okay, so you had 3 years to figure it out after this. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, smother him with the pillow.
No, there are some Stooges films from 1935, so it looks like he did this kind of in the middle of all these Stooges shorts.
Okay.
Okay.
He had already wet his beak in greatness.
Yes.
You like it?
Sure do. I see.
Maybe this is a movie he made, like, he was like, oh, those Stooges, I don't need them. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
then he goes up and does this, and is like, I'm sorry,
And then
Stooges,
he
can I
comes
please
crawling
come back?
back.
Yeah.
Mr. Howard, Mr. Fine, can I please make your movies again?
Who was he shooting at there? There's
Shooting
a
at
portrait of
some
somebody.
He's shooting at cans, but he's got a portrait of a man with a gun.
He looks up to whoever that guy is. What is his uncle or big brother?
Big brother, maybe.
He looks a little old to be the son of that dad at dinner.
We all look up to Big Brother. Praise Big Brother.
We love him. We love him the most of everyone. And if you ask me, I will tell you who doesn't love him. Anytime you need. I love him more than Jordan, that's for sure.
He's hip firing.
Nailed it.
Good. Uncle Tom, you couldn't have done any better than that yourself.
That's an unfortunate name for his uncle.
That's his brother. Is his uncle? Yeah.
That's an unfortunate name for his uncle, though.
Oh, I didn't even have to pull the trigger that time.
I just ran away scared.
Now, to anyone who knows anything about firearms, hip firing from that distance is not really an accurate way to use the weapon.
You don't. Yeah, like how is he not lining? Don't you have to line it up? It seemed to me.
Yeah, you want to look down the sights for the most part.
And also, how's this kid not hearing the other gunshot with his gunshot? I mean, guns are loud.
I don't even think the kid shot on the last couple.
Never mind, champ. You're young yet. You've got lots of time to learn how to shoot.
Little does Uncle Tom know there's an even older guy behind him.
yeah. It's his
with a gun.
Brother.
Yeah, his grandpa's just standing there. That's amazing.
Go.
He gets drafted to the war, so the grandfather goes overseas with him, and he's just like sniping guys from a different position.
Fine.
Yeah.
Gosh, I can't.
That'd be great.
Finger that fast.
You'll have to grease your fingers so it'll move faster.
Yeah. That murderer's coming at you with that knife, boy. You gotta go. You gotta shoot him.
Right.
Oh, a fine pal. Gonna run off and leave me after getting me up this early.
Well, I guess I'll have to. Someone's got to keep an eye on him.
Oh, I see.
I'll just bring my gun in the bus.
Yeah.
Hi, fellas. Hi. I hate to go.
Wow, everybody loves him.
Breakfast? Oh, that's all right, Mom. He always eats another breakfast at Polly Moore's.
Well, anyway, everything's all ready, so you just eat the coffee.
Well, I think I'll take Sandy's tip and stop at Polly's.
Kid's doing a little bit of stolen valor here, it seems to me. I don't think he's in the forces right now.
Yeah, is he allowed to be wearing that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're going around imitating a member of the military, and he's only like 7 years old.
Good morning, Mr. Davidson. Good morning. Hi, boys. Hello, Howard. Top of the morning, Polly.
Same to you, Tom.
What have you got for a hungry man?
Well, ham and eggs.
Eggs and ham. Take your pick.
He'd like some love and kisses. Hey, Sarge?
Hey, that's the thought. Thanks.
Love and kisses it is.
Oh, yes,
Yep.
sir.
That'll satisfy a man's appetite.
This guy just needs the barest of pretenses to jump in and start groping.
That's right. Well, he's a police
That
officer.
old guy said, "Love and kisses, get over here, baby."
Will that be enough?
Lady,
Police officer's prerogative.
Calling car 11. Car 11. Go to First and Hill. A traffic accident.
Connors.
Nope. Scratch that. It's actually car 11 involved in the traffic accident.
Cover the bank while the payroll is being transferred. Why, you can depend on the crew that's handling the armored car, Mr. Davidson. They know their onions. Undoubtedly. But the Hamilton Bank isn't dealing in vegetables.
You do know their onion.
Calling
You're right.
23. Car 23.
Uh-oh. Trouble.
It's lucky that radios and cars were kind of invented around the same time, so they didn't have to get used to calling like out horse 3, horse 7.
What persons act like we...
I think you just start with cars. Nobody had to change over.
Calling horse number 5. Horse number 5.
Horse 5 here. We got a horse accident on Main and 3rd Street.
One more, please.
Four's good enough for anybody.
Oh, now, one more. Come on, please.
I said please.
Calling all cars. Hold up now in progress at the Hamilton Bank. Calling all cars.
Yeah, get off your ass and get to work.
City's got a lot going on.
Rife with crime.
Shoot, why don't you shoot?
Oh, that'd be a good name for Matt Rife's next special.
Imagine a city in which there's an old guy yelling at the police, shoot, why don't you shoot? Just start blasting away.
Why did you shoot that unarmed man? The old guy told me to do it. It sounded like you knew what he was talking about.
It's protected. We have to serve as well as protect.
I chose the serve part. I'll protect later.
Plenty of time left in the day to protect.
He doesn't have a radio on his bike. Hey, can I get some backup here? Oh, my goodness. Lord of the Flies have broken out over here.
Wait! Don't fire till you see the white of their eye!
What?
I like that.
Are we killing
Kids
each other?
Kids at this point are, you can't even bump into each other on the playground. But back then, you're throwing rocks, you're smacking each other with.
They barricaded a road for their game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, those poor bank robbers.
Go on, get into the car.
Yes, and if you hadn't been driving like madmen, this never would have happened.
Go on, go home.
Lady, have you ever ran away from a robbery before?
Yeah,
you kind of
really.
have to drive like a madman.
Uh-oh. I think Uncle Tom might wind up being the one seeking vengeance.
Yeah. Call me an Uncle Tom, will ya?
Abduction, possibly death of his nephew.
Yeah. He's got a sidecar. Is that a sidecar? Or like, what is that?
That's
It's kind of covered
yeah.
over?
Yeah.
It's kind of covered over so nobody can sit in it.
Could be a dog in there.
Maybe a dog. Okay.
There is. He's been in there for a while.
Just executes him in the back windows when he can see him. It's boom.
That'd be dark.
Yeah, toss him out. There you go. That's how crimes used to be done.
Oh yeah, you want to get rid of him. No, I want to stay with you robbers.
Oh, they did toss him.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, just move him. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine
Really
for a broken
shake his neck now.
Sandy.
Well, it's convenient. He had an empty sidecar.
What about the dog? What the dog will do now?
Well, that dog's been dead for a long time.
Let the dog walk. Yeah, the dog's dead in there. Just covered up.
There's been a severe concussion, which has affected the optic nerve, and we're trying to relieve the pressure.
He would have been fine. But
Drilling
somebody,
a hole in his skull.
somebody moved him before administering first aid. Shook him pretty harshly.
Yeah. This is how Uncle Tom becomes the Punisher.
That's right.
He quits the force. Yeah. That's the vengeance that he's going to seek.
But at what price?
Backbone of a jellyfish, poor Sandy wouldn't
For the man who seeks
like this.
But Tom, it wasn't your fault.
revenge, be prepared to dig 2 graves.
You're such a good shot.
Yeah.
One for you and one for the other guy you're getting revenge on?
Shooting anything at the target.
Yeah.
If anyone else had the opportunity, I had.
But if you seek vengeance, I don't know how many graves or if you even need one.
Well, you want to get the guy that wronged you. Presumably.
Yeah, but you don't have to bury him. You just get him, and then that's enough. Somebody else
yeah.
can bury the guy.
Why waste your time with the grave? Exactly. Just kill him and that's the end of your interaction.
Right beyond that, it becomes work.
Yeah.
Maybe the Connors are.
Well, you got to figure a serial killer's whole thing is like 96% janitorial, right? Like you get
Yeah, there's a lot of cleanup. A lot of
how
cleanup.
long can the kill possibly last? Okay, let's say he drags it out over hours, right? You know, there's still all that planning time in between. You got to do the cleanup of everything. You got to go buy all these supplies.
Mr. Davidson has prepared.
Seems like a lot of non-killing being done by serial killers.
Putting it mildly.
Yeah, but those are the
Streamline.
small, tedious things that the great ones do well, you know?
Yeah, it's the fundamentals. The fundamentals that the greats have down. Getting that bleach, getting in there with the mop.
What? Hold on. What's going on? Are they firing him because he didn't shoot when they were surrounded by children?
I think so,
I think so, yeah.
What?
Because he should have got him. He should have taken him out.
There's nothing There's nothing he could have done. They were surrounded by children. Or did he quit? Because he's like, screw you guys. I didn't understand what was going on there.
Yeah, let's go back and see there.
No. We'll figure it out. I'm sure.
To shoot? That's right, sir.
But we can see him walk out again at least.
It was a good walkout.
Yeah.
He must have quit because there's. I mean, they couldn't have fired him because there's nothing he could have done. They were surrounded by children.
Collateral damage.
High waists and short ties.
And a weird little belt.
Yep.
Yeah, that is weird.
That
What
is
a weird look.
Oh, just litter. Just throw that anywhere, buddy.
Well, it's the 30s.
Take care. They got hired to sweep that stuff up. Again, really take your time with this scene. We really want to see him walk down the street. Really want to see him light that cigarette.
Sees a cop, the man he used to be.
Oh, it's that Uncle Tom again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's gonna get him for the littering.
I keep calling this guy an Uncle Tom. He doesn't seem like a bad fella to me, you know?
Yeah. Give him a chance.
Give me a rye.
I'll give you a wry remark.
Pretty busy joint, isn't it? So what? You trying to dope him?
Yeah.
Saddle boy in the fifth looks pretty good to me.
That nag ain't got a chance.
Well, Gerondo's $5 wire from the track fixed him. Well, he had 3 winners in yesterday's races.
Yeah, and he'll have 3 more for today and tomorrow's wire. Don't be a sap and fall for that gag. But if you really want a nag that can pick him up and lay him down, take never caught in the second. He's a cent. You pay about 10 to 1.
Never caught. That goat can't get out of his own way. Who touted him to you?
Nobody touted him to me. I figured it out myself. It was a hunt.
Horse racing. That's what this movie's going to be about. Quit being a
Yeah.
cop. Now they're gamble on the race.
That makes perfect sense because the horse's name will be Vengeance, and he'll go to bet and he'll say, "What price?"
Price Vengeance.
That's right.
Copper. Ah, it's no
Oh,
good for my dog.
Copper.
Where's he running?
He ain't running. He's walking. And he's coming this way. You're wanted down at headquarters.
So you can't get along without me, huh?
Be all the same to me if I never saw that mug of yours again. But they want to ask you some questions.
He knows all the answers. Why bother me?
You're the suspect in a murder of a young boy that got thrown from a car.
Hey, you. Where you going? Who, me? Hi.
Oh, it's the robber.
Gurk, I want you.
Oh, yeah. Pushed him down.
Oh, he's
And the whole
moved to the other
bar's
side of the
been this
law.
way.
Now, do you think this is his plan to get those people that escaped?
Yes.
Like that's
This is
what's
like
gonna
The Departed. Just like The Departed. He's
just
like
like that,
Leonardo
like that other
DiCaprio.
movie. Well, we watched that other movie too with the fur.
What do you think of my hunt?
The
Yeah, the fur trader.
guys. He
Undercover
pretended
man.
he pretended he was washed up as a cop and then went to the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We still got time to make it.
Same MO.
Let's go.
You know, these criminal types should start watching out for
Second,
cops that are getting undercover in their criminal organizations.
And usually, to be an undercover cop, you kind of got to go through the proper channels. You can't just decide to be undercover.
Yeah.
Here we go. At the quarter, ping pong ahead. Never caught second. Iron Hoof's third. Bluebell and Lucky Boy trailing. Ah, come on, never called dust their face.
It's so dishonest too. You know, the police are known for being honest. They tell the truth. And then what do? They go and lie to get in with the criminals.
Yeah.
Boy coming fast on the outside.
What kind of moral is that to set for the for the children? That Donnie Brasco is a bad influence.
That's right.
Right. Lying, stealing.
Lucky Boy. The winner.
Boy,
Doing
listening to
other
the race, over the phone is so much more exciting than watching it in person.
Ping pong third.
Ab scams. Got scam right in the name.
About as much gold left as a frog has hair. Yeah, me too. Better luck in the next one, McGirt. Yeah.
Say, are you Texas McGirt, the big shot?
Why, yeah. Come here.
Oh yeah, I killed several. Oh, shh. They always get me like that. That's how the cops get them. Are you Texas McGirt, the big shot? Well, yeah, I killed 8 people. Oh, no shit.
Boy's a parking place to put your ears. Why don't you use your noodle like me?
How? By playing hunches that never win?
There you go, rubbing it in. But remember, I got a reputation. My work's known from coast to coast. Well, you saw what happened a while ago, didn't you?
That's not good for a criminal to have your work known from coast
Yeah.
to coast.
Did me a favor. Hey, listen,
Yeah, that seems horrible.
get together. Now you're using your noodle. A lone wolf hasn't got a chance. It was all right in the old days, but times have changed. Organization is the thing today. You know that
Organized crime, if you will.
it takes years and years of study. Science advances, well, you have to keep up with it.
Yeah, that's pretty tough.
Huh. But listen,
Like this other day, I kidnapped this kid and threw him out of a moving vehicle.
Crime is evolving. I have to
Yeah,
evolve
yeah.
along with it.
that I don't even know where's that. When I hit the street, sirens are blowing, coppers are coming. I tell you, there just ain't no justice anymore.
That's why I think you'd like my racket.
Maybe. Keep talking.
There's a couple of spots in town that are just right for picking. With me and you working together, you can make enough dough to play all the hunches you want.
Yeah.
Things are good lately. Maybe it's due
That's
to
right.
change.
Do this crime and then you can come back here and bet on horses.
Hi, big boy. Still playing hunches?
Yeah.
And still feeding the kitty, I suppose.
Dynamite, Bay Foster.
Hiya.
What was that name?
Hogan. Dynamite Hogan.
Ah, that's why he's playing 2 parts. Because he's undercover.
To warn you not
Yeah, okay.
That's why he's credited as 2 parts.
No. I've just convinced him
Team America. That's another one.
You know, that's not the pep I expect for an introduction for a guy named Dynamite Hogan. Hi, I'm Hogan. Dynamite Hogan.
Dynamite Hogan.
You know, like,
Well, it's my given name.
get mixed up.
expect a little more.
Might not like.
Dynamite Hogan.
Dynamite Hogan.
My gimmick, my criminal gimmick is dynamite. Maybe put that away, Hogan.
Dynamite
That doesn't look. It looks like it's wet. That looks highly unstable. Oh,
Is
pish
it-
posh.
You're just sitting so cash, too. You know, like, yeah, hey, Dynamite Hogan here.
What do you make?
Da 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 da.
Must be crazy, they are.
Ba, 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 ba. What a wild 30s party.
Yeah.
Get a load of this.
Matter, honey?
He's just ashing his cigarette on the floor there. Did you see that? That's kind of
Yeah.
filthy.
Well, I ain't, boss. I've been over spotting at the central warehouse for a week.
All right, stop crying.
Wait a minute, Pete.
So this is the guy that escaped.
Text lately? How about you, Molly?
No, I ain't seen him for 4 or 5 days. Chisler?
Today is Friday. That would make it Monday or Tuesday. And it was Tuesday that...
And a calendar, lady.
Text introduced me
They didn't know how the days worked in the 30s, Jordan.
on before.
It's a new evolving concept.
Yeah, they're still coming up with some. They only had 4 days in the week.
Dino.
They still had the other ones. You just didn't call them anything.
I never heard.
Right.
Anybody here ever hear Hogan?
No.
Anyone here heard of Hogan?
Betting on a
Plus, they were operating on swing time.
Tex always bets on that.
Yeah, exactly. Not regular time like everything else.
horses.
Yeah? Slim, you and Dave pick up Texan. Over.
Slim,
Pleasure.
you and Fists go down with
Go down with Knuckles.
Crusher. Your Knuckles, yeah.
Knuckles and Flat Top, and go get Dick Tracy.
Yeah.
Still greased up his finger. You're not going to shoot now, kid. You're blind.
Yeah. And you've got some sort of brain damage.
Don't take your glasses off, Sandy. It's Aunt Polly.
Oh, gee, I can see without him. I tried it. Is Uncle Tom with you?
No, he isn't, Sandy. What are you doing that for?
Practicing?
Practicing?
Sure. So I can shoot like Uncle Tom. You know, I bet you he'd come back if he knew my eyes were hurt. Say,
So Uncle Tom's just disappeared? No one seems to know anything about it.
What makes you say that, Sandy?
well, I heard Mom and Dad whispering. Something about Uncle Tom, but I couldn't understand him.
Yeah, ever since my sight is gone, my hearing's been like ridiculous.
Yes, Sandy, he is.
Gosh, bad?
Very bad.
Worse than me?
Oh, Sandy. It's a different kind of hurt. It's inside.
Can't the doctors fix it?
No.
Who can?
No, stupid.
Only one
It's psychological.
time.
Are you sure of that?
Why, of course. If he really wants to. If he tries hard enough.
Well, then I gotta get busy, because he's gonna do it.
Here.
Thanks.
Hello, Polly.
Oh, hello, Bill.
Still at it, son?
You betcha. Uncle Tom's coming home soon. Why didn't you tell me he was hurt, Dad?
He's really giving that trigger finger a workout.
Yeah. I think he's literally greasing it up like Uncle Tom told him to do.
Buddy came over to see you, Sandy.
Hiya, Bud.
All right. You think you two can keep out of trouble while we go over to the house?
You betcha.
All right. Have you heard from Tom?
No, I thought you might have.
Not a word. I can't understand him.
So I haven't heard from him, and the story I'm going to concoct is he's hurt terribly.
He is.
Yeah.
No, he ain't. Sure.
That's
Like
the better lie to
psychologically
tell.
hurt.
Yeah.
He ain't hurt. He is, too. Worse than me. Aw, they're fooling you.
When in reality, Uncle Tom is like John Wick, and this boy is like John Wick's dog.
There you go.
Right.
Too. Because he's yeller. What did you say? He's yeller. You take that back. I will not. I'll make you take it back. How you gonna? You can't even see me. I dare you to fight. I wouldn't fight a blind guy. I ain't blind. Go on and hit me. Sure you are. If you weren't, you'd look where I am. I'm behind you.
Still gonna whoop him.
Yes,
Oh, you wouldn't fight a blind guy, huh?
I will not. I will not. You take that back. Take it back. That's what you
Get him! Get him, blind kid! Gouge out his eyes!
Stick his thumbs in his eyes. Yeah. How do you like it? How do you like it?
Sandy! Sandy! Wait till I get my big brother. He'll fix you. Go ahead and get your big brother, and I'll let the both of you.
Well, that's got to be good for his ego. He won that fight
Yeah.
without his vision.
His big
He's
brother's
coming
gonna
back
show up
with
and
the
go,
big brother.
The big brother's like, are you shitting me? This kid? He's a blind kid.
Like, sorry, I gotta do it though. Sorry, kid.
Sorry, blind kid. I gotta do it.
You made a deal yet? No, but we will. Got anybody in mind? Sure. The guy that's been getting the credit for all the jobs we've been doing. You mean Pete Brower? You're nuts. Oh, he's the big shot of the town, isn't he? Yeah,
Yeah, and I'd like to lead him. You know, maybe in a location where I could be secluded.
Hey, Willie T's in the chat.
Hey, Willie T.
Hey, hello.
Willie T. Good
Watch
to
it.
hear from you.
He
Intense.
can only stay a few minutes, but he just wanted to make sure that we're all doing well. We are doing well, Willie. Hope you're doing well
Yes.
yourself. Hope
Few
you're
minutes.
having
This
a
is all
wonderful holiday season.
They celebrate Christmas in the States, right? Is that a
think
thing in the
so.
States?
Yep.
Or is it Kwanzaa there only? I never keep track.
We better make a run.
Exclusively Kwanzaa.
Yeah, very quietly make a run for it, guys.
They should put that boat on stealth mode.
No, you go from the hip.
It's the only way to aim.
The aim. Can't aim with the... If you die there, Dynamite Hogan.
No shooting. Yeah, but they don't know that. Hey, what's the idea? Don't you know that I can't swim?
Oh, he's learned this guy's weakness. He can't swim. That'll come in handy when he tries to get vengeance.
Why were they on the boat? Did they ever say?
Stop for an evening boat.
On the next, Danger Bay. Up time.
Charlie. Oh, hello, Charlie. Is that your boat, Connors? Yeah. Anything wrong with it? Why didn't you stop when we shot at you out there? Oh, was that you?
Why didn't you stop when we shot at you?
Well, I don't usually stop when people are shooting at me. I usually try to run.
If you want some help, I'd be glad to take you on a sightseeing tour. It's pretty difficult finding your way around a strange boat. Maybe I'd better help you. Do stay where you are. Did you find anything? No, sir. Let me in on the secret, will you? After all, you know it's my boat. Brindley's cottage was robbed tonight, and the crooks got away in a boat described like yours. Isn't that funny? Very.
Isn't that funny? See, yeah, that's again, I'm going to remind you, you can't just choose to be an undercover cop. There's got to be official channels for that shit.
Yeah.
But I caught the guys. Yeah, but you committed several robberies, Tommy. Who's talking?
How'd you make out with the cops? They were a cinch.
I killed them both. Yeah, I killed them both and put them under the boat. Because I'm Dynamite Hogan. Criminal.
And I'm
Criminal
Dynamite
Esquire.
It's a great team. Sure. But we got to get rid of that stuff we got tonight. And that's where you come in.
You mean Brown? Sure. Now, we better just forget about that because that means cutting him in for a big slice.
A pizza?
All you got to do is arrange for me to meet Brown.
Crime pizza.
Deal with it. Hey, Tex. Hey, what do you want?
What kind of pizza you figure the criminals go for?
Try to come up tapping on the shoulder. He might have shot you full of holes.
Probably meat lovers.
Yeah. This is Slim Ryan.
Stuffed crust.
Stuffed crust.
Stuffed crust. Would that make you a little groggy while doing your crime, though?
That's where it is. Maybe they do the Chicago deep dish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a heavy pizza to do crime
That
on.
is a heavy pizza. That's like one slice and you're good.
Come on, Tex.
Yeah.
Got that
Stuffed
New York
crust
thin
would
crust.
be stuffed crust would be good if you're bringing it into a prison to help bust a fella out. You know, 'cause you
Right.
could stuff something in there.
Yeah.
Probably do the grandma style, which is all a big sheet pan.
Rope. Put a rope in the crust.
Rope. Here, break out with this rope.
Yeah, break out with the
I
rope.
just made my buddy a pie.
Yeah, it's got stuffed
This-
crust. What of it?
24-inch length of rope.
Yeah.
Have a cigarette.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around. Been in town long?
Long enough to know my way around.
I see by the papers that you've got a lot of rocks and hot ice on your hands. What are you going to do with them?
Well, the rocks won't turn to sand, and the ice isn't the kind that melts, so if we can't make a deal, we'll just keep them.
What kind of a deal?
Brower, anything in mind?
Maybe.
Where is he? Let's get together.
Oh, anything I do will be all right.
But he's stolen like jewels at this point with his buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Slim Doug is okay.
He's seriously committed crimes.
seeing him about.
Well, I'm convinced that a lone wolf hasn't got a chance. That organization's the thing.
Yeah?
It was all right in the old days, but times have changed.
Ah, he's stealing his lines.
Keep up with it.
That's what McGurk said to him earlier. Like word for word.
Warm up.
Meaning you want to throw in with us?
Yeah, if you can show me an even break.
Look at how calm, cool, and collected he's being beside the two men that threw his nephew from a speeding car.
Playing him like a violin.
In on it?
Throw nephew from the car.
What do you think, Tex?
This is a sequel to Throw Mama from the Train.
We're in.
We couldn't get the mom back. We couldn't get the train back.
Get in
So we've got a
We got
nephew
the
in the
nephew.
car.
You had the dough in no time at all.
Not so fast. I'm not turning anything over to anybody. What do you mean? You tell this Jimmy, whoever he is, that Tex and I will be by to see him. We'll handle our own deal.
So is he hoping to get all, what was it, 3 or 4 of those people in one place?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know what his plan is.
So you can tell him to stop, you know? Enough is enough.
The rope had been cut from a coil in his speedboat.
So I was just asking what Willie T had going on for Christmas plans here in the chat. And he says he's coming to our place. And he says he knows it's short notice. So I invited him to come up. I said, come on up. The more the merrier. And then I gave your address, Jordan, and your address too, Justin. Just because that would be the best way to go about it.
That's fine.
All right. Yeah.
That's good. That's all good. As you know, Justin and I live very close to each other, so might as well be the same address.
Yeah, pretty much.
And so you can easily hit both in one night, even if you stayed a couple of hours at one and then went to the other, or vice versa. Easy.
Split it up however you like.
If you're coming to my house, the spare bed right now has a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons stuff on it, but just push that aside.
I'll go to the front.
You can also get the schedules of these gentlemen for you too, so you kind of know when they're sleeping, know when they're awake.
The coppers.
That sort of information. Santa Claus level information.
Santa Claus level. God tier level.
Give you Santa Claus clearance level on that information.
Oh no! Ooh!
Oh, slugged him.
An easy payment of a punch.
Wow, this guy makes a good criminal. He maybe should rethink his vengeance plan. I mean, he makes a good criminal.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
Look at that. He got shot for his criminal companions there.
Yeah.
Took a bullet.
It's all part of the plan. This well thought out, perfectly reasonable plan.
I'll have the shoulder fixed up and see you later, Tex.
Right.
Hey, remember me, your boyfriend? I haven't said anything to you in the last little while. You might fix my shoulder up.
I'm Dynamite Hogan now, by the way.
You work in a diner? You're probably good with
probably
shoulders.
his shoulder up.
Hello, Polly. Turn out the lights.
He's got one of those bloodless gunshot wounds.
Oh, that's back then. They didn't have sophisticated bullets like we have now.
And we're tougher back then, Jordan. They could take a couple gunshot wounds with no trouble. Today's weak men cannot even be shot one time without going down to the ground.
What's happened to men, guys? What has happened to men?
Well, testosterone rates have declined about 60% since the 50s.
Since the horrible estrogen invasion of 1954.
Yeah. All the estrogenic plastics, and it's in everything. It's in soy, it's in margarine. If you eat soy margarine, it's even worse.
That's double dose on that one, yeah. Don't want to be doing that.
Oh, come on. I was just about to make out with my chick when I had a bullet in my arm. What I've always wanted to do.
You better see who it is.
Does she even know he's shot yet? She's like touching the wound site.
Well, she touched his shoulder and he flinched, so I'm assuming so.
See, that's all a man would do back then. Shrug it off. Even if it was in the shoulder, you'd shrug it off. Especially if it was in the shoulder, you'd want to shrug it off.
Good evening.
Sorry to bother you.
Not at all. I mean, that is, the shop's closed right now.
Oh, I just came around for a little talk.
Well,
Little talk, you know what I'm saying? Wink, wink.
Oh, Tom Connors?
No. Well, I haven't seen
It's
him.
all right, Polly. I asked Inspector Blair to meet me here.
Hasn't he
Oh, all right.
Wow.
No, he hasn't.
Busted.
Sorry, darling.
Lying to the police much? Take
Yeah,
her
they're
away,
going to
boys.
arrest you. I'm fine.
Well, he better hope that Inspector Blair isn't secretly working undercover for the mob.
Yeah,
Wow,
could be.
a double betrayal?
Maybe the cops threw the mob's kid out the window, and so the mob guy
Right.
joined the.
Right-hand man, Slim Ryan. I've set myself in with him.
Where's the hideout?
Why didn't you mention that to anybody down at the precinct?
Yeah,
there,
yeah, you really
Tom?
can't just decide to do that. It's like that. Was that movie with Steve Martin and
Father of the Bride.
Moranis?
The one
With the
Father of the
when
Bride too.
Got any ideas?
when he's in the mob, it's like, hey, I'm with you. You can't decide that.
All right. We'll wait till tomorrow night.
My Blue Heaven, that's what it's called.
Vacation.
Like you've kind of just become a criminal, actually, is what you've done.
Yeah.
I don't show up there tonight, they'll know something's wrong.
You did slug 2 police officers.
You're between 2 fires, Brower and the police. Listen,
Steve Martin should make a grandfather of the bride because he's old now.
I'll not do it again.
Right.
I know just how you feel. Suppose we say your vacation begins after tomorrow night. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
I've lost a lot of blood.
Willie T's ducking out of the chat now. He's got to turn in, do his thing for the night. So that's just stopping
See you
by.
later, Willie
Appreciate that.
T.
Well, thanks for joining us while you could, Willie T. It's always a pleasure to have you.
Always a pleasure.
Understand?
Sure, you can depend on me, Big.
And we'll see you at Christmas.
I'll be waiting.
Christmas time.
Right.
Justin likes to sing a lot. I hope that's not going to be a problem.
I'm assuming he's just going to break into our house.
Those 2
That's the easiest way.
That's what I was planning to do later tonight.
As much surprised as you were.
Well, you're about to tell me now, weren't you?
Well, listen, Slim had Babe and I driving all over town looking for you. Didn't he, Babe?
Yeah, we parked in front of your joint so long we began to look like part of the scenery.
When I met you yesterday, I wasn't sure of you. So I gave you a phony date. But we're knocking over the warehouse tonight at 10. Tonight? At 10?
Tonight? That's not enough time for me to tell the cop. I mean...
No, that's great.
I thought I saw you come in here.
What's she doing now?
Is that all you have to say? Who is
She's getting in on the act? Like, what the hell?
Well,
tongue-tied, huh? Well, I ain't. 6 months ago in Chicago, he told me he's going to step out and get a paper. He's been stepping ever since. Hey, count me out.
Oh, he went to go buy cigarettes.
Ah, scratchers.
Yep.
You didn't think I'd follow you, huh? Well, here I am. Do you remember?
While she lights it.
My hands are fixed for diamond. You just go out and get
She
'em?
doesn't smoke.
Well,
Delicious.
still waiting.
Yeah, no, I'll take a drink too, because I'm a tough gangster's mall. That's what they do. Oh!
spill everything you know.
You bet I will. And I'd like to see anyone try and stop me, you two-timing rogue.
Well, we can. They all have guns.
Get out of this. I'll manage my own affairs.
Hey, we gotta get going. Yeah, that's right. Listen, honey.
Don't honey me.
Oh, be reasonable.
I'll change the record.
Don't honey me. Oh, be reasonable.
Well, how do you
I get it, screenwriter.
Yeah.
About the
He slipped one in there.
wooden overcoat.
Now, this isn't any laughing matter. Come on now, be serious.
Are you?
You think I'm trying to be funny?
Oh. You mean you're not kidding about those Russian sables?
Certainly not. Now, you be a good little girl and run along home, and I'll see that you get the finest fur coat a lady ever had. Here. I'll see you boys outside.
See, that's tough because then you gotta be committed to wiping out all better fur coats that come around in the future.
That's right.
And that's a tall order, you know?
Right. And the finest hair of all is frog's hair. So good luck making a frog's hair jacket.
You just finding
Uh-oh, the lady's seeing them. The lady's seeing them. They're breaking their cover here.
There's no reason for you to stay here.
Well, yes, there is. I've got to call.
Why is his cover a gay identity?
Yeah, what's the problem here?
Oh, because the getaway driver, the chick, the woman, was in the car and saw them coming out. So she's seen them
Oh, I
break
see.
character and talk to each other.
How am I doing?
Right.
Right? Because she's playing the tough for some reason. I don't know why she did that, but now he's got to tell the cops where the real crime is
Yeah.
happening.
Right.
This
She's
chick's
seen it
wise to
all.
them. She's seen it all.
Yep.
She knows something's fun. Something's funny.
Funny business going on there.
She's the real leader of the gang.
Yeah, the
She's
leader of
doing
the
the-
pack.
She's doing the driving. She's, doing the
Now
recon
Dottie's gonna
here.
Dottie's gonna have to kill her.
Just
Uh-oh.
Police department. and
Busted.
Sheriff's office.
May I talk with Inspector Blair, please? Oh. Well,
Tell him that the party is tonight instead of tomorrow night, and he must be there by 10. He'll understand.
All right. I'll tell him.
All right. I'll tell him. Now they're crazy. Just ignoring that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what would happen, really.
A date with the old man. Looks as if he's putting one over on us.
You never can tell about these quiet ones.
No.
No, she's gonna star 69.
Yeah, is it gonna redial? How's this gonna work?
No, I think she's calling the mob guys and saying, "Hey, look." Oh no,
calling the
no,
police
she did.
too.
Well, she saw when she was doing the thing.
Oh yeah, did you see Did you see her fingers? What she was dialing?
Yeah.
How'd that even
What?
work?
She saw through the glass because it's
I guess she was right there, but yeah,
It's one of those turn phones. That'd be almost impossible.
this chick, she's very capable.
Wow. Yeah.
She should be in charge of the gang.
Yep. Yeah,
She knows
I
something
retract my earlier words. Her driving is just as good as her criminaling.
Yeah, she's been a solid criminal here. Setting an example.
Top G.
Going out there, fundamentals, you know? That's what it's all about.
All right, so this is the job, the warehouse job.
Yeah.
There's no way she could attain that level of greatness unless she's got a coach. She's been through the program. She's ascended the hierarchy,
Just a mafia life coach.
Good night, Sergeant. Good night, sir.
I want you to go from Goomba to made man, and here's how you're gonna do it.
12 easy steps. Yeah.
Now she's gonna tell him the message like almost too late.
And that you would understand.
Party.
Party? Going to
Oh
any
my
parties?
goodness, the crime! Yes, of course.
Oh, the crime, of course.
District 6, 8, and 11. Close in on the central warehouse at once. Send me a squad car.
I get it. So now they don't have enough police, so they have to send the recruits. They send Mahoney. And
yeah. Guy who makes all the sounds.
Right.
Let's go.
Barricade.
Calling cars in District 6, 8, and 11. Go to Central Warehouse.
Is this the only guy they have to do this voice? Like, is this the guy they have for the whole police station?
He's the one employee that's allowed to work remotely from home.
Yeah.
Hey! You gotta get out of here right away.
What's the matter?
Hogan's girl just called the police.
Uh-oh.
Hogan? The new
Hogan's
recruit to the
girl.
gang who we've only known for a few weeks is the snitch? The guy who we just barely learned about? Him? Dynamite Hogan, that's what you're telling me. He's the snitch. The guy we just met the
Dynamite
other
Hogan,
day.
the best guy in the world.
So you're a friend of Hogan's?
Yeah.
The guy I just made godfather to my newborn baby,
Right in with the police.
who we've developed this rapport with.
You know what I mean. He's a copper, ain't he?
Oh, now wait a minute, Pete. You got him all wrong. Yeah, listen, Pete. He's a swell guy. He's a regular. He's all right. Sure he is. Yeah. Sure he is. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and there goes Tex McGurk.
Did Tex know he was a copper?
No, he didn't, but he brought him into the gang, so
Yeah, gotta take him out.
he's
That's fair.
compounding. This guy's compounding his problems by murdering
Yeah.
people.
This guy's nicer than the mobsters that killed Sonny Black for bringing Donnie Brasco in.
Yeah.
They cut his hands off because he allowed Donnie Brasco to shake hands with all these guys, and they considered it a great insult.
Oh yeah, they cut the guy Al Pacino played. They cut his hands off.
Oh, the other guy, the Michael Madsen character.
That's
Well-
junk.
Just committed murder.
Yep.
So Hogan's gonna shoot all these guys just by himself,
He's got 6 bullets, one for each of them.
and then the cops coming like, I just shot them all. That's okay, right? Just like me going undercover without you guys knowing. That's all right. So me just shooting them all for you guys. That's okay too, right?
And in this way, you had to reload the slow style too, where you had to put each individual bullet into the chamber.
You just
Yeah,
throw
that's
them
right.
up in the air and catch them, and then Ding!
See, you'd have to have like a pocket of loose bullets.
Or speed loaders they had too, though.
Yeah, you could have a speed loader. Yeah.
Is that when they're already in like a little thing?
Yeah, you just push them in and then, yeah, exactly.
Is you just do that and get the other ones out?
You drop them out and then, yeah, push them. He's still got a cigarette in his mouth.
Oh, and he shot him. Take that. That's what you get for pushing my nephew out of a car.
Too bad there's no visual way to represent him being shot, hey?
Well, they're all dead, Hogan. We have no one to arrest now.
Yep, they did it. These dead guys all confessed before I killed them.
They all screamed out in one giant confession, like, we did it! And then I shot each and every one of them.
And they just give Hogan his badge back. No problems. No questions asked. Hero of the force.
Yeah, he's earned it. Look at that.
And now,
Billy even got his...
That is literally the end. The Hogan
got his sight back.
Where did that come from? He wasn't wearing his hat anymore.
He cleaned up like Hulk Hogan. That was great.
That was the bizarre ending. All right, let's go back to where we...
His vengeance restored his nephew's eyesight.
Well, you know, vengeance. That's the price of vengeance. You get your eyesight
come back to color now, too, here. That's better.
All right.
Well, what was the price?
Well,
the price was too high, I think.
The price was he had to spend some time living a lie. Living as Dynamite Hogan.
Dynamite Hogan. Cool name, though. Cool name.
Once I became Dynamite Hogan, I just never fully returned back to
he never
where I was
stopped.
before.
Right. Living his life as Dynamite Hogan.
I tell you, it was right up there with Donnie Brasco, The Departed. Same
basic film as Donnie Brasco. Only Donnie Brasco was given permission to go undercover.
Right. And this guy just took the initiative.
Yeah, this guy's got more initiative than Donnie Brasco for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like a driven vengeance entrepreneur.
That's right. He's waiting. He's not waiting for that. He's going to get that promotion. He's not waiting for that promotion to come to him.
That's true.
Exactly.
Very true.
Yep. I thought that was excellent. That was great. You can tell that the director had worked with the Stooges because of how great it was.
Yeah, his craft was really honed by stooging.
There was no whoop 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 in this one though. No.
I would love to have seen like a cameo by one of them though, like Shemp or something as the bartender. Yes. You know, just something.
Yeah. I like that they weren't afraid to mess up a kid real bad and then basically never refer to it ever again.
Well, he was fine. We saw him at the end. He didn't have his glasses on anymore.
Exactly, implying that his vision had returned to 100%.
I mean, it implied it, but
more powerful than ever.
Got supervision. See too well now, if anything.
He's in a wheelchair now, but he has his vision back.
Well, life's all about trade-offs, so.
That's right.
Big shout out to Willie T. Thanks for joining us. Thank you to everybody that watched. Thank you to all the subscribers. Take a second and share this video if you enjoyed it. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
And more people can laugh.
Watch some silly movies. Watch some silly movies with us. We do this every Tuesday. Come on in and watch some stupid junk.
Yeah, or watch one of our old ones.
Never get a chance to see.
And if you're watching this in 2 weeks, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone. That was a Christmas-themed movie. You don't realize it, but that happened. It was filmed in California, but it happened during Christmas.
That's right.
Yellow camera.
Night, everybody.
Night, everybody.